Hello, Bryson. My name is Frederick Hugo, and I just saw your video about wanting to see Scandinavia and some stuff about your childhood and stuff like that. And it resonated with me because your story reminds me about a story my English teacher told me. My English teacher lived in England. He grew up there and he became a teacher in England. And one time, a fourth grader in England told him that he would never grow up and amount to nothing. It shocked my English teacher so much to the core, he told me, that he went out and traveled around the world until one day he found Denmark and decided to live here and become my English teacher. At that time, I did not understand it. I did not understand the concept of believing that you would amount to nothing, because it is in some ways opposite of how we think as Scandinavians. I have since then traveled the world a lot. I have visited many countries as a teacher, seen many school systems, and I have understood some of the cultural differences that there is between us and other countries. And for that, I also have to warn you that when you look at these videos, you are watching how outsiders look at Denmark or Scandinavia, and you are also an outsider. So there's like 2 degrees of separations. Even Scandinavians will have a hard time explaining to you how Scandinavia is, because a lot of Scandinavians don't really know other countries or other cultures to such a degree that they can pinpoint the differences. And sometimes when we see other cultures, we look for those things that are in common, and we ignore those things that makes us different. So we don't realize how different we are. A good example is that Denmark is very much a nation of songs. Singing is extremely important to Danes. I did not realize that until I traveled a lot, and I spent a lot of time with other people in foreign countries, and I had other people from foreign countries spend a lot of time with me, because I just assumed that, singing when you're together, it's normal, right? We have so many songs that we will normally sing. We compose songs for special occasions. There are many songs that all Danes know, right? And I just assumed that was how it was in all the world. Yes. I don't really know where I'm going with this, except that if you ever come here, I'll donate to your GoFundMe, and if you ever end up coming here to Denmark, you could come over to Jutland and say hello. I'll show you some of the different things there is. I work at a boarding school. Half of all Danes will at one point in their life go to a boarding school. Boarding schools is also a big part of Danish culture. And that sounds really strange for other people, but it's not an English kind of boarding school where it's a lot of discipline. It's about learning community and growing up together. Yeah.